Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Midlow Connect. I'm your host, Audra Fowler with Rose Gold Realty Team. One thing I love in my industry is working with finer professionals in the same industry that offer services that directly impact my clients. So I'm lucky enough to be here with InterSpect Home Inspections.
Hi, thank you for having us. I am Tasha with InterSpect.
We're so glad you're here, Tasha.
Thank you.
So let's go ahead and dive right in. What is InterSpect Home Inspections?
We are a local home inspection company, mostly family. We're veteran owned and operated, and we've been doing this for 10 years. And we do home inspections all over the DFW area, and everything from the pre-pour and all the phase inspections to the final inspections, warranty inspections.
And then light commercial as well?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for bringing that up.
Yep.
Yes, we do light commercial as well.
What's something buyers almost always worry about before an inspection that usually turns out not to be a big deal?
I would say roofs and foundations. Where the foundations are concerned, there's a lot of things that we can do as homeowners to kind of reverse some of the stuff that has happened. Watering your foundation is always a good thing to do. Getting gutters, that will always help. So there are some things that can happen there. And I think where roofs are concerned, there may be the ability for sellers to step in and insurance that can help replace those roofs. And it's not always a full roof replacement. Roofing companies can do a great job of just doing any of the minor repairs. So I don't think that those are quite as scary as people think.
I agree. So on the flip side, what's one issue that looks minor to the average person but makes an inspector stop and take a closer look?
The sewer system.
Okay.
Because that's all, we're not looking at it when we go into the home. That's not something that we get to see, and so there can be some blockages, and there can be some things that are concerning and a little bit more costly. So it's really just going in there and doing a good job of inspecting those pipes and things to put everybody's mind at ease.
And he may very well refer to a plumber in that sense to take a deeper dive and make sure everything is on the up and up.
Yes, absolutely. We are big fans of plumbers and what they can do and how they can assist us in the job.
So if you could walk through a house for just 5 minutes before buying it, what are the first 3 things you'd look at?
So coming from Sean's perspective, he would go into the home and he would turn on faucets and he wants to see that water run and see if there's any blockages while he's there at the house. He probably would do a walkthrough of the interior and exterior, just looking for any types of signs of movement. And that would include opening and closing doors. Are they sticking? Are they latching? There's some indicators there. And then he would definitely want to turn the HVAC system on and see how it's performing and do a quick look at that.
That's very important. Usually when I'm walking the exterior with my clients, we check out to see if there's cracks in the bricks and things like that. So what's the biggest misconception people have about home inspections?
One thing to realize is that home inspectors are what I like to kind of compare to general physicians. They know a little bit about everything, but they are not the specialists in any one area. So when inspectors are going out and they're doing their inspections, they have a limited time on the property. And it's also, keep in mind, it's somebody else's property.
Right.
So everything that they can do is a visual and is the home performing the way that we would expect it to perform
at the time of inspection.
At the time of inspection. So they are not putting anything to extreme test. It is really treating the house as you're living in a normal everyday house. If things are not looking the way they should be or what they expect to see, then they will recommend that you get the trades out there, the plumbers or the electricians, and because they are the professionals in that area. We had a little bit of a concern, and just out of an abundance of caution, please seek further evaluation.
Right. It's just like going to a general doctor, I say. So if something is found, let's say during your physical, Although the doctor may not be a specialist in that field, but he may call that out and say, hey, you may want to go and get this checked out with a specialist. So I kind of look at it the same way. So what's one piece of maintenance every homeowner should be doing that often gets overlooked?
For me, I like to tell people there's always the, change your air filters, and that is very important. But something else that I've learned since we've been in the business is opening and closing your windows.
Yes.
Really, if you could do that monthly, because when you aren't doing that, then all of the gear is drying out and you go to open it and it breaks. So just a quick open and close of every window would help prolong that life.
If you had to give one piece of advice to every first-time homebuyer before inspection day, what would it be?
Don't stress. Everything is fixable. At the end of the day, no matter what comes back on an inspection report, it is fixable. Not everything that's on a report is major. We have standards of practice that we have to adhere to, and so inspection reports may look long to a buyer, but at the end of the day, most of it is going to be minor stuff. So definitely don't stress about it. And if you have questions, your inspector is available for you, your realtor is available for you. That's what I would say.
I think a piece of advice that I always give my buyers is don't worry until I tell you it's time to worry. Put all your worry, in my hands. I'm sure you can attest to this as well. But if we're there for the inspection review and we're going over everything, we will definitely let our buyers know this is definitely something that is major, needs immediate attention, or it may very well be that this may not be fixable, or maybe it's so extensive that it may be something that we need to evaluate further and possibly walk away from. So I love that tidbit of information in that advice.
There is no pass or fail to these home inspections. We are there to give the buyers the most knowledge that we can about the house that they're potentially going to buy. And so this is the time to ask the questions, and trust your realtor to help you along.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely. All right. So one of the things I appreciate about having you in the Midlo Connect Dream Team is that we all genuinely want to serve people well. What does taking care of clients look like for you after the inspection report has been delivered?
Yes, that's where I think we shine. That is, we stay in contact with the buyers and the agent. We do follow up and we ask, do you have questions about the report? Because there are going to be some things that, the agent may need clarification on, a buyer may need clarification on, and we are here to do that. I will always make sure that they can get in touch with the inspector. We do answer our phone 7 days a week. So if we do an inspection on Saturday, I always tell everybody, call me tomorrow. If you need to talk to an inspector, I will make sure that happens. We know that y'all are on timelines. And our availability affects decisions that the buyers are making. And so we will make sure that we're available to to answer.
And I can attest to that as well. I'm glad that you are a part of my client's journey. And I love having you here. So, how can our viewers get a hold of InterSpect?
So our phone number you can always reach is 972-515-5979. And then you can go online and you can book online at interspecttx.com. And then you can always reach us by email at interspecttx@gmail.com.
Well, thank you again for being here, Tasha. Really appreciate you sharing all of your insight with us. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in this episode of Midlo Connect Season 3. Again, I'm your host, Audra Fowler with Rose Gold Realty Team, and I'd love to be your go-to realtor for all of the DFW area if you are looking to buy or sell. We'll see you right here next episode.